Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are fine and safe. So in this video we are going to see the solution of poem number 5, A Legend of the Northland, and it is written by Phoebe Carey. So let's begin. A. Read the following verses and answer the following questions given below them. So stanza number 1. Away, away in the Northland, where the hours of the day are few, and the nights are so long in winter that they cannot sleep them through, where they harness the swift reindeer to the sledges when it snows, and the chicken look like bears' cubs in their funny furry clothes. They tell them a curious story. I don't believe 'tis true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. Now the questions are: how long are the nights in winters in the Northland? Answer: the nights in the winter in the Northland are so long that even one complete his sleeping hours of night there, the night does not get over. Number 2. Why do children look like bears' cub? Answer: in severe cold of winter in polar regions, especially children cover up themselves from top to toes with furry woolen clothes, so they look like hairy cubs of bears. Now, stanza number 2. Once when the good Saint Peter lived in the world below and walked about it preaching just as he did, you know. He came to the door of a cottage and traveling round the earth, where a little woman was making cakes and baking them on the hearth. And being faint with fasting, for the day was almost done, he asked her from her store of cakes to give him a single one. Now, questions. Number 1. What did Saint Peter do? Answer: as was the practice in those days, Saint went from place to place preaching regions. Saint Peter was also doing the same, going from place to place, one place to another on foot. Number 2. What did Saint Peter see in a cottage? Answer: standing at the door of a cottage, Saint Peter saw a little woman making cakes by baking them on the hearth. Now, stanza number 3. Now you shall build as the birds do, and shall get your scanty food by boring and boring and boring all day in the hard, dry wood. Then up she went through the chimney, never speaking a word, and out of the top flew a woodpecker, for she was changed to a bird. She had a scarlet cap on her head, and that was left the same, but all the rest of her clothes were burnt, black as a coal in the flame. In every country schoolboy has seen her in the wood, where she lives in the tree till this very day, boring and boring for food. Now let's see the questions. Number 1. What curse did Saint Peter give to the selfish woman? Answer: Saint Peter cursed the selfish woman to turn into a bird which will get her scanty food, boring and boring into dry wood all the day. Number 2. Why does the woodpecker have a scarlet cap on her head according to this legend? So the space given here is very little, so I have written the answer on the next page, next page here. Why does the woodpecker have a scarlet cap on her head according to this legend? Answer: according to the legend, when Saint Peter cursed the little woman to turn into a bird, she was wearing a scarlet cap. When she turned into a bird, all clothes on her body burned away and turned black. Hence, the woodpecker has a scarlet cap even today. Now, next, B. Answer the following questions in 4 to 5 sentences each. Number 1. What did Saint Peter ask the old lady for? What was the lady's reaction? Answer: Saint Peter asked the lady for one of her baked cakes to satisfy his hunger. The lady tried to bake a small cake for the saint. Number 2. How did the saint punish the old lady? Answer. Saint Peter punished the old lady by transforming her into a woodpecker that built as birds do and gathered scanty food by boring in the hard, dry wood all day long. Number 3. What is a legend? Why is this poem called a legend? So here again space is very little, so I have attached the answer on the next page. Here, B. Answer the following question in 4 to 5 sentences each. Question number 3. What is a legend? Why is the poem called a legend? So answer. A legend is a popular story from the past about people and events which is believed by many, but one cannot prove whether it is true or not. It usually contains a message or a moral and is narrated to children. The poet himself says that he does not believe this tale to be true. This poem is called a legend because it preaches generosity towards fellow being. Now make correction in the spelling of because. Now let's see another question. Question number 4. Who came knocking at the door of the old woman? Why was he there? Answer. In the Northland, an old lady lived in a cottage. She was baking cakes when Saint Peter came knocking at her door. He had become weak with fasting and traveling. He was hungry and looking for food. Next question. Write the story of a legend of the Northland in about 10 sentences. Here again I have attached the answer on the next page. Write the story of a legend of the Northland in about 10 sentences. So answer. Once Saint Peter stopped by an old lady's cottage because he was hungry. He was feeling hungry and weak after the day's fasting. The lady was baking cakes on the hearth. Since he was weak with fasting, he asked her for a cake from her store of cakes. The selfish lady tries to bake small cakes, but each time they seem too big for her to give away. Finally, she baked one that was as thin as wafer. Unable to part with it too, she put it on a shelf and did not give any cake to the saint. Saint Peter was very angry with her behavior and said she was too selfish to live as a human and have food, shelter, and a fire to keep her warm. He punished her by changing her into a woodpecker that would have to build a nest to live in, bore for food in the trunks of trees. Her clothes were burned and she was left with her scarlet cap on her head as she flew out through the chimney. Even today, she is still seen by all the country schoolboys in the woods. She lives in the trees and bore for food. Now, next, C. Choose the correct figure of speech used in the following sentences. Number 1. And baked it thin as a wafer. Answer is C. Simile. Number 2. Away, away in the Northlands. Answer is D. Both A and B means repetition and assonance. Number 3. And the children look like bears cub. Answer is D. Both A and B means alliteration and simile. Number 4. In their furry clothes. Answer is D. Both A and B means repetition and consonants. So here we complete our poem number 5. If you have any doubt, query or suggestion, let me know in the comment section. I will see you in the next video with a new chapter. Till then, bye bye. Take care.